Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to Back Roads County, I'm sorry. We have some snow on the farm. And we have 3 different setups here. I'm kind of leaning towards the case because it's got the blower on top, on the front, on top, yeah. But I also do like this particular setup because I've used this one before and it is amazing. And this one, we would have to drive it in reverse. So, yeah. Although I could lift the bucket up high enough type of deal to attach that. Yeah. This is more so for removing the snow if we get too many big piles type of deal. So, yeah. I've already gone through and, oh, we don't even have a plow on the back of this. I've already gone through and done our chores for the morning as far as the animals go. So they're all well fed. Let's see here. I'm trying to get the... Wow, I can't even see that far. Or see up that far, that is. Trying to get that angled right. Saying I haven't used this particular snow thrower yet, so man, I love the sound of this 1455 case with that turbo spooling up. It's actually, granted, this isn't a lot of snow, so I wouldn't expect it to be too difficult. Let's kind of shoot this over away from the house if we can. What'd I hit? Oh, probably stone in the yard? I don't know. I see the big stone there. Yeah, that's... Ooh, not too close. Don't need to take any shear bolts out just yet, since we're just starting out. We have at least wanted to get around here done, at least a path over to the cattle, so we can get them taken care of on a daily basis, just without issue. As well as our exit point. Because this is the way I have like UPS, FedEx, and all of them come through. Is over through here. It's a lot easier for them, those guys in the big trucks, and they also don't need to stop on the main road. Or deal with my gate for my private entrance. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's not putting any... Actually, we don't see any of the snow hitting the ground. That's kind of a plus side for this one. The other ones, I know they will actually put the snow on the ground. I need to do something with that gate. It's not... the one side fell into the ground, and yeah, it ain't pretty. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Even though it's winter time in game, as we're getting stuck on random things, it is spring/summertime. Because it is May in the real world. So I do hope everyone is having a fantastic day while I play here in the snow. Something's going on. I don't know what it's catching on, but it's catching on something. And I didn't realize that this one actually would not be putting snow down. Like, you know, in the piles, like everything else does. That thing is a beast. Thankfully, I think for you guys, the in-game audio is quieter than what I have on my headphones. Because the whine of the of the turbo is, yeah, it's high-pitched. Yeah, this thing's doing great. I love it. Plus, when we get out to the road, I got my strobes. I really do wish this light bar was available on a lot more pieces of equipment. Alright, let's work on this drive here. And I may end up just kind of doing a little bit of everything. And being out here where we're at in the mountains, I'm surprised we didn't get more of a snowfall, but I'm not complaining about that either way. It's just enough to make me happy. I mean, the main roads are all clear. We're actually going to go around this way. It's enough of a snowfall that kind of covers everything. You know, winter is not the greatest time for things to look pretty, and because everything is kind of dead and ugly. So snowfall, a fresh snowfall that is, kind of makes everything look really pretty and hides the death of everything, as it were. Yeah, apparently I'm gonna pile it onto the roof. Because, you know, blowing against the building with gravel and such is... kind of saw that coming. You know, that's always a good thing to do to your home, to your buildings. You know, it just kind of dawned on me that the antennas on the roof aren't just static. They actually are dynamic. They swing and move around. That's kind of cool. I think I've noticed it before, but just didn't think anything of it. Oh, that's a fence right there. I thought that ended at the light. Whoops! Do I even want to know how many crash counters that is? I'm at least gonna... I do want to make sure that we are clear to the fuel tank there. Because we do have animals and such that we need to take care of, so we are going to be using equipment. So I do want to make sure that we have access to fuel to keep the machines going, without me having to take a fuel trailer to town to fill up. Which I think there's a decent gas station just to the north, but still. So if you guys haven't heard, or you're not in the loop when it comes to American Truck Simulator, the next date is coming out this week, the 15th, I believe is what it is. I think, if I recall, I think it's Nebraska. Could be wrong on that. There's like 3 states in the works right now. But I'm trying to get this done in the earlier parts of the day, so when it does get darker, I don't have to worry about it near as much. And yeah, because it's not actually plowing snow anywhere, that's why I'm not really too concerned about where I'm blowing it. I forget exactly if this is just like the... what they call it, arcade version, or if it's a pro version, I don't remember. But we are getting, it is about almost 1:45 in the afternoon, so. And with it being December, that means that sun's going to be setting pretty quick. I kind of want to be done with this by the time nightfall hits. So I have a few ideas on our quick save, please. Is that what that is? Yeah, autosave. I don't know why I keep calling it quick save. It is a quick save. It's just auto does it. On the New Lands map, I have a couple ideas on what I need to do to resolve the lighting issue that I found. I think it might just be a mod conflict type of deal, so there's a couple mods I'm going to take off, see if that helps. Because I noticed when I was doing my initial building of the farm, it had a couple mods, or yeah, well, I think they're mods. A couple placeables I was fooling around with was kind of causing some weird lighting issues. So I think it might have to do with a particular mod and not just a handful. Because I did remove the solar panels, the small solar panels, thinking they were it, because I think those were the ones that caused the lighting issue to start, I think. But it's just one of those things that it can't be for certain on that. Alright, so we're gonna clear this pathway because this is our, well, tractor driveway. Because I do have a handful of tractors, and once wintertime is over, this equipment is going to be going into storage for all 3 tractors, and we will be using these tractors for other tasks. So that is the plan there. And we're going to be looking at doing some other contracts, see if we can get a little bit of income going over the winter time. I'm not sure what the next video is going to entail, if we're going to be pushing our way into spring by that point, get these fields going, getting them turned over for planting, or what the deal is. Because I know we've done some prep work, everything has been plowed in, so I'm hoping that what we can do in the springtime is just cultivate things, get soil turned over, and be able to plant straight into that. Now the fields that we have cover crops on, obviously they'll be cultivated in, and that helps us with our fertilizing aspect, I think. But hopefully by then we'll have a little decent pile of manure that we can spread onto the fields at that point. And I need to take a look at what we have in our silo and see, because I think there's some, I want to double check, but I think there might be some that the peak is in December. Because I want to make sure that I check that before the month is out, because I don't want to lose out on that. I know for certain, if I'm not mistaken, that there are a couple things that peaks in January. I'm almost certain of that. Maybe I'm getting my maps confused as far as that goes. And it's possible, but that's something that I'm wanting to do. So I'm going to want to make sure that we have that pathway accessed without snow. And yeah, I mean, our trucks can drive on the snow. It's no big deal. It just makes it a little bit easier when we don't have to. Because something tells me, unless the silo or the grain elevator that we'd be taking it to, dog over there playing in the snow. Something tells me, though, that unless they are on top of things, the grain elevator or wherever we're going to be selling our crop to may not have the snow removed at that point, because it's kind of the nature of the game here in Farming Simulator. If I want it cleared out, I would have to go in and do it myself. So one of the things that I've recently found out when I was getting our cattle taken care of is we actually have a drop point for straw inside the barn, and it drops right onto the trigger, which I think is awesome. We're gonna make our way over this way, because like I said, I do want to make sure that we don't have to worry about the snow getting clumped up, frozen up, whatever you want to call it, any more than we need to. And even though I know our cattle haven't had any births yet, so I'm not too concerned about there being milk available just yet. Yeah, I didn't think this would let us get rid of that snow off of there. It's a shame. So one thing that I've noticed with this particular cattle barn is it has a point over here to fill it with something. I haven't been able to figure out what it can be filled with. Because I've tried several different things, you know, food, grain, water. It doesn't take it, even though it has that as a fill point. So that's something I have not quite figured out yet. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. It'll probably make me feel really stupid. Don't worry about that. I do that to myself all the time. But yeah, I mean, it looks like there's grass in there right now, but I've tried. I mean, the cattle, it says cattle don't need water, but I know in real life they do, so I don't know. So I do want to double check something, even though we've already come out here and checked on them. We're just going to leave that running because of how cold it is out here. -13. Whew. Gonna come in here, close that door back up. So when we grab our bales, we can actually toss them right down here. As you can see, we have some bales in there that haven't quite taken yet. Oh, we do have some milk showing. 371 liters already. Wow. I might need to look into getting a milk trailer. Burr, 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 it's cold. So, we do have a handful of bales down here. I just kind of grabbed this stack and started dropping them, so when it needs it, it will take it. I don't know why we don't see any cattle in here, because we do have the door open for them. So they can come in here if they want. Yeah, I know. You guys are crazy wanting to be out here in the cold. Because if you guys came in here, I'd actually close that gate and be done with it. But no, you guys want to be out there in the cold. Dang crows. Alright. Just getting everything at once over real quick, making sure everything is still good. Because that vibration does put a heck of a lot of strain on the tractor and the equipment, so I usually like to make sure that we haven't broken any shear bolts or anything just yet. Yeah, we have a great stack of bales and whatnot inside the barn, which makes it really nice and easy for us to access and not to worry about being out here in the crappy weather moving things around. Oop. But, I mean, we do have the telehandler there to help with that, if need be. Because, I mean, we have quite a bit of silage and grass and straw bales right there. Alright. Alright, so what do we got in here? You got corn, oat, soybeans, stones. When did I put stones in here? Interesting. I'm gonna have to get those out and put them over in the crusher. They shouldn't be in here. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, this will work. So yeah, wheat, oat, January, sunflowers, March. Soybeans, July, corn, January, milk, October. Silage, January. I don't want to sell this silage, hay, or straw because of our animals. I want to be careful about what I sell for up here because of our chickens. I mean, I do have, or I can go buy chicken feed just fine, but if we can kind of make it here, I'd rather. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and figure out why we have stones in here. Because they shouldn't be in this silo. They should be over here in our stone crusher. That's a new one on me. Once we ran out of space, so it automatically moved it over there? I don't know. But I swear I dropped them right in there. Maybe it's the fact that they're so close together, it just kind of took it over there? I don't know. I haven't really had that issue before. But again, it's something I'm going to have to just take a look at and figure out and get it fixed. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit on the shorter side for a video, but there's not much going on right now in December. Didn't really see anything worthwhile that I'm concerned about selling now. It's more so going to be next month. So maybe we'll do a video around that time of doing some loads to get some money in. But at the same time, who knows, maybe I might find a contract that I can do to record about. We will see. But in the meantime, guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like you here and there. If you made it this far in the video, guys, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. And I hope every single one of you has a fantastic day, especially since it's the start of the week. We all have the case of the Mondays, even if it is a Tuesday. So with all that being said, guys, we'll catch you next episode. Take care. Peace. Hey, do I have mail?